Okay, welcome to the 3.3 and 3.4 discussion. There was only 2 questions asked that I could see as of the morning where I started recording, so let's take a look at those 2 questions. This is 3.3, looking at number 9. And it says to graph given 2x equals 5y. So we're asked to graph this, and it says by finding the intercepts, right? So it's a little bit misleading because once you find that intercept, the first one you find is going to be 0, 0, and there's only 1, right? So we can still do it. We can say, what happens if x is 0? Well, if x is 0, the left-hand side here is 0. 0 equals 5y, and of course if I divide by 5, I still end up with y is 0. So I have a point, 0, 0, that's my intercept, but it's both intercepts, right? And so what do? We just have to find some other point. I have to step away from the axes, and I say, well, this right-hand side is divisible by 5, so let's make the left-hand divisible by 5, and let x be 5. So let's do that. If x is equal to 5, then I have 2 times 5 equals 5y. And of course this is 10 equals 5y. And if I divide everything by 5, I get y is 2. So I have another point, 5, 2. Right? And I can graph this, right? Throw up an axis. I have that first point 0, 0, that's both intercepts. And then I simply have the point 5, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, that's my other point. And it's graphed, right? So even though it says graph by finding the intercepts, there is only one intercept. So we come to a point where we say, well, I can't find 2 intercepts and connect the 2, so I just have to step away. And we got creative to make a nice, easy point here, and that's all you have to do. Okay. Let's take a look at the other one that was asked. It was 3.4, number 10. It says, graph by finding the intercepts as well. And the equation is x equals 3. And this also happens to be kind of I don't know if you want to call it a trick or what, but there's only going to be one intercept, right? And that's when y equals 0. If y equals 0, well, x is still 3, right? That gives us the point 3, 0. But I can't say what happens when x equals 0 because 0 equals 3 is a false statement, so x is never 0. There is no x-intercept here. And you should be able to recognize this at this point, that you didn't have to think about intercepts at all. I have the 1, 2, 3, but x equals 3 is a vertical line at 3, right? And so we have that. Those are the 2 tricky ones, I think, particularly by the way they word the question. Graph it by finding the intercepts. Well, you can. There's the intercept, and I know it's a vertical line, so just draw that vertical line. Right? All right, that was all that was asked, so hopefully this material is good and understandable. I'll see you for the next one.